many languages that are spoken around the world, of which there are about 6,500, do you think you could recognise? I'm not sure I can recognise 6,500, but I feel like I could do a good job of the major ones. Well, I'm about to find out how well I'll do, because this is the Great Language Game. It will play for us a 20-second audio clip of somebody speaking a foreign language, and all we have to do is guess what language that is. This game was suggested to me by someone on Patreon, and I apologize for all of the countries I'm about to offend.
महाविद्यालय यांच्या संयुक्त विद्यमानं आयोजित शेतकरी मेळाव्यात ते बोलत होते. शेतमाल प्रक्रिया उद्योगात मोठ्या संधी असून कृषी पदवीधरांनी नोकरीच्या मागे न लागता उद्योग क्षेत्रात उतरून शेतकऱ्यांना सहकार्य करावं असं ते म्हणाले. नाशिक महापालिका स्थायी समिती सभापती पदाच्या आज झालेल्या निवडणुकीत मनसेच्या पाठिंब्यावर
Right, that was the first one. I haven't got a clue. It sounded, it didn't sound Spanish. I don't think it sounded Japanese. I have no idea what Marathi is. What's Marathi? Anyone I don't know, I'll look up afterwards, and we'll learn today. It might be Marathi. Haitian? Does that sound Haitian? I'm gonna go for the one I don't know. Marathi. I was right. Hooray! Marathi is an Indian language spoken predominantly by the Marathi people of Maharashtra. That's what that looks like. So it's supposed to be not Marathi, it'd be Marathi. Oh, there we go then. It's an Indian language. Learning.
Un personaggio particolare, però rimane quell'atmosfera un po' magica di una fiaba per adulti, anche un po' dolorosa, con tanto sangue. Però alla fine si fa vedere, perché ci sono tante inquadrature, tante location, tutte reali, che un po' ricordano i grandi quadri, un po' Goya, un po' Rembrandt.
Now that sounded quite Italian to me, but there weren't any words that I recognised. It just sounded a bit Italian. It was definitely a European-y sounding language. Do I think I don't know if that sounds... I felt Italian's a very bouncy sort of language, and that was really quite bouncy. I don't know what... Hausa is. That's a type of music. Urdu, I don't think it was Urdu. Turkish. I don't think so. I'm gonna go with Italian. Italian! Hey! Awesome! I'm doing well! Right, so Hausa is an African language by the looks of it. It's the official language in Niger and Nigeria. It's spoken by 44 million people as a first language and 25 million people as a second language. That's pretty impressive. I mean, that might all be wrong. I'm getting this information from Wikipedia, but it's interesting.
Indflydelse på alle de måder, vi omgås på, og den måde, vi laver corporate training, den måde, vi er
corporate training.
Alle relationer, der er det kommet for at blive.
Her til sidst, Charlotte, så vil jeg spørge dig om, hvis du skal give et godt råd, hvad skulle det så være?
Så vil det være at blive opmærksom på 5 vejrtræk.
No, don't finish! God, I have no clue! I couldn't place that at all. What I loved about it, though, I couldn't place the language, but I was very aware I was listening to BBC Radio 4's version, wherever this is from. That's what it sounded like. I don't think that was Spanish. I don't think that was Hindi. That did sound European. Polish, Danish. I don't know what Polish or Danish sound like. Polish, was that? I'm guessing Polish or Danish. They're my two. I wish I could do a 50-50, although I have said it out loud now, so clearly that'll be what's left with the 50-50. I'm gonna go Danish. Oh, they said a word in English. Is that a clue? Would Polish be... It's like corporate training. I don't know what the word was now. Fuck. God damn, this is a tricky one. I hope you're playing along at home as well. Right, Danish. Danish. Final answer, Danish. Oh, I am the language master. Na, na, na. Human resource management regards training and development as a function concerned with organizational activity aimed at bettering the job performance of individuals and groups in organizational settings. Probably didn't need to put corporate training into Wikipedia, but I feel like this is a nice break between all the different sound files.
Startup-yrittäjyyttä mahdollisesti. Ja esimerkkinä joku ravintolapäivä tai joka lähti reaktiona siihen, että meillä on terveysnormit, jotka estää tämän tapaisen toiminnan. Kuulemma joku rouvashenkilö oli joku aika ennen ravintolapäivää ehdotellut kaupungille, että...
Absolutely, that's Finnish, 100%, or Norwegian. Oh, it's... Right. Finnish people, I love you. Mä rakastan sua. Wonderful things. Finland, spent a lot of time there. I couldn't speak the fucking language. It is a nightmare language, right? In Finland, what they do is they get all of the letters in the alphabet and they add some, and then they get the ones that are really difficult to pronounce and just squish them all together. It's the worst language in the world. I include Welsh in that list as well, so it's terrible. Beautiful people, lovely country, horrific language. Like the word night. Any Finnish people watching this in comment, would you like to tell everyone what the word night is? Because it's just a noise. It's just like ugh. But it's oh God, fuck, what's the word for night? God damn, hang on a second. Right, I've gone on Google and I put night in English and to go to Finnish, which is that. This is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Ugh! It really is. Most people have like night, a beautiful time. They just have ugh. And do you know why night is ugh? The reason night is ugh is because it's all they fucking have over there during the winter. The sun doesn't even come up. Anyway, I'm gonna guess that's Finnish. I got it. That was clear. I knew that one. That wasn't particularly difficult. I did actually genuinely know that language. Voile pakakko, if I pronounced that right, is a savoury cake that is similar to a sandwich, but with large amounts of filling and garnish, similar to a layered cream cake. There's a thing that I ate in Sweden/Finland, which is just basically called sandwich cake, and it's like a sandwich but cake. So it looks like a cake, but it's actually made of like bread and fish and like sour cream. It's the best fucking thing in the world. Look at it! Look at it!
So I don't think the full effect of the benefits of those lower oil prices will be seen until the second half of the financial year ending June 15. And certainly when those effects flow through, and those effects are delayed because of the hedging programs that they have in place, but when they flow through, it'll be significant.
Right, that's a trick question, that one, because that was clearly Australian. So, where's Australian? That wasn't Danish, wasn't English, it wasn't French, it wasn't Japanese, it wasn't Korean, it was Australian. Well, fine, I'm gonna click English. See what I do. I got it. I don't. That was a trick question. Ooh. Australia, officially the Commonwealth of Australia, is a country comprising the mainland of the Australian continent, the bloody hottest place in the entire fucking universe. Filled with poison and death animals, nobody should go there ever. Located 6 feet from the surface of the sun, your skin will audibly crackle as you walk around, and then you'll be eaten by a kangaroo. Horrific place, no one should go there, and we should bomb it immediately. Fucking hell, this Wikipedia entry was written by someone from New Zealand.
というところもあってちょっとエキサイティングなんですけどね。でもちょっとどこ言っていいかな。不安じゃないんですけど、ちょっと楽しみです。
キュレートされた浩二さんだけじゃなくて、そのイベントを作るのは来てくれる方も一緒に作る。
そうですね。
Okay, 2 things about that one. 1, I think that's Japanese, and 2, that was the softest spoken man I've ever heard in my entire life. It kind of sounded like he was just like really far away and slightly behind some foliage, which I thought was incredibly nice. I don't know where Telugu is. Telugu. I don't think it's going to be Telugu. It sounded very Japanese. I got it. I'm 6 for 6 so far! This is genuinely impressing me. Telugu is a Dravidian language native to India. Again, it stands alongside Hindi, English, and Bengali as one of the few languages with official status in more than one Indian state. There you go. Look, I know nothing about India. This has just made me want to read the entire Wikipedia entry on India. Hang on a second. I won't do that in the video, actually. I'll bookmark that. I'll bookmark that and go back to that later.
Para sederek, nyegah iku luwih becik tinimbang mengobati. Mula iku tumrap ibu kang ngandhut diajab kanthi ajeg mriksakake kandhutane. Sasuwene ngandhut kudu dipirksa kanthi becik supaya.
What the fuck was that? That was an incredible sounding language. It was so like it's almost in Morse code, that language. It's incredible. I'm not sure if it's. I have no idea what that one is. It's not. I don't think it's Arabic. I'm not sure. That's definitely not German. Javanese. I don't know what the fuck Javanese is. I've never even heard of Javanese, so that's an interesting one. Turkish? No, I don't think that was Turkish. Urdu. Where do they speak Urdu? Is that Pakistan? I think that it might be... Would that be more... I kind of thought it could be possibly Arabic, but Arabic Standard just sounds too big and wide, and that sounded a bit more specific. I don't think it's Vietnamese. Hang on, let me flash back to that Top Gear episode where they go to Vietnam. No, that didn't sound like that. I'm going to go for Urdu. Let's see. Oh, bum flaps. Oh, it was Javanese. Javanese. Bloody hell, I've never heard of Javanese. Well, let's find something out about it then. The Javanese are an ethnic group native to the Indonesian island of Java, which I've never heard of. With approximately 100 million people, Christ, they've been hiding those well. They form the largest ethnic group in Indonesia. I literally had no idea.
اللي هو إنسان غاضب أو يميل للتوتر مثلا ده بيبان على وشه فساعتها على طول بتعرفي إن ده ممكن يبقى باين مثلا يبقى عنده قولون عصبي أو يبقى عنده نبض مش مظبوط أو عنده ضغط عالي عينيه حمراء مثلا ده بيبان فيه على طول إن ده ضغط عالي زي الحاجات دي يعني بالنسبة للحاجات عن الماضي طبعا حاجة قوية جدا.
Jesus, that one I've no Scooby on. It's definitely not English. Tick. Don't think it's Polish. Could be Vietnamese. I don't think it's Chinese. I don't think it's Chinese. Although the audio quality was incredibly low on that one. Arabic Standard again, I don't think so. I'm going to go for Vietnamese and we're going to see how that one goes. Damn it, it was Standard Arabic. Arabic Standard, which to people feel like sounds a bit like a font. Sorry, I was about to read the Wikipedia entry for font, you know, the place where babies get baptized, because I thought that would be a hilarious joke. But the first sentence of this sounds like it's written by a 3-year-old. This is the worst sentence I've ever read on Wikipedia. Allow me to read this to you. A baptismal font is an article of church furniture used for baptism. Full stop. The opening letter isn't capitalized in the next sentence. A font is for basically baptizing children, babies. A font is located in a church. A baby gets baptized there to create it a Christian or a new member of the church. I have seen relay runners that have run on less than that sentence.
Tussen hierdie toepleksronde, 'n vlak sand op klei wat eintlik oorheersend is op daardie Outeniqualand. Nou hy sê dis laaggraad metamorfose wat hier plaasgevind het en hierdie gesteentes wat
Shit, it sounded like he swapped languages like halfway through. It's kind of going one way, and it definitely sounded like he switched. He also sounded like he swore right at the start, which is why I giggled. Because I'm a child! Don't think it was English. Don't think it was Javanese. Win there. Don't think it was Romanian. Don't think it was Telugu. Or Urdu. It sounded a little French. What language there sounds the most French? Well, Afrikaans is quite... It's got a few bits that are quite... like Frenchy. I don't know the best way to put that, but it's true. Like it does have those sort of. I don't know. My brain is visualizing pictures and squares and things to try and. It's when you hear words, you see shapes and patterns and things, and I'm trying to glue them together. I'm going Afrikaans because it sounded a bit Frenchy, and I was right. Yes. Yeah, it sounded a little Frenchy, and Afrikaans does have a little bit of a French thing going on there. It's not like it's not overtly. It's got like a French socks on the Afrikaans language. Shut up. Afrikaans is a West Jamaic language spoken in South Africa, Namibia, and to a lesser extent Botswana and Zimbabwe. It evolved from the Dutch vernacular of South Holland, spoken by mainly Dutch settlers of what is now South Africa, where it gradually began to develop distinguishing characteristics in the course of the 18th century. Hence it is a daughter language of Dutch. Well, there's the Frenchy bits. I can't separate the French from the Dutch, but I could hear that there was something in there that was like... fuck, languages I'm really having fun. I hope you are as well.
大家要进老嘛样式，或者要来旅游啊样式，都可以来三亚市，来三亚看下。那三亚有麦当劳，三亚有肯德基嘅飞机，刚刚听到咁个福州咁个哪里在话嘅人生嘅，好了，就希望人都欢迎大家到三亚来。
Okay, so let's just put this out there first. That laugh she had to herself there, that was adorable. Sounded Chinese. I don't know what the woo bit is. Like it sounded Chinese and there's nothing. If it was Chinese woo Chinese standard, I'd be like, I don't know, but sounded very Chinese. English, no. Finnish, no. Marathi, no. Telugu, no. And Turkish, no. I'm going Chinese. I've clicked it and nothing's happened. Hey, there you go. You got it. I'm apparently good at language. Who knew? Who knew? Spain. Is that what?
De presión del gobierno sobre la empresa, una empresa que tiene concesiones y que puede perder o ganar concesiones del gobierno según esté su buena o mala relación con las autoridades. Entonces, el gobierno, creo...
Ooh, that sounded Finnish again, to be perfectly honest. Don't think it was Japanese or Javanese or Spanish. I don't think that was Spanish. Tamil? Where's Tamil? I have absolutely no idea. I thought that was like the Pokemon or something. Danish or German? I don't think it was German. It could have been German though. Like, it's one of those things, if they went it's German, I'd be like, no, okay. Okay, oh god, is it Danish or German? I'm gonna go Danish. I think it's Danish more than any of the others, but I don't know. I have literally no idea what the Danish sounds like. What do Danes sound like? I'm going for it. I'm going for Danish. We're gonna find out. And I was right. It was Spanish. That sounded absolutely nothing like Spanish at all. Hang on a second. That's clearly Spanish, I'm an idiot.
The Nerd3. The Nerd3. The Nerd who? The Nerd3.